What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on my YouTube channel because I don't know what type of gameplay I'm going to be using, because I honestly don't know how long this video is going to be going on, because today I want to tackle a subject that's a pretty hot motherfucking topic out there, and I'm going to say, people are mad. People are really mad right now. If you check out the Twitterverse, you got the Facebookverse, you got YouTube, there are people that are steaming at the ears right now because YouTube has gone and been YouTube. They made a little bit of changes over the past few days, and a lot of people are getting into a little bit of trouble with their, YouTube account, their network, their copyright notices. So, before we go into that whole thing, I wanted to take it back old school and bring you back. Let's rewind the time real quick. We're gonna go. That's it. That's my rewind the time sound. It actually sounds like 8-bit Mario dungeons with the lava. So anyway, we're rewinding time probably about like 5 or 6 years ago. Back when I used to work in a shop, and when I worked in a shop, I was a flat rate mechanic, which means I go to work and I don't get paid for the hours that I'm there. I get paid for the hours that I actually accumulate on the job, which means if somebody comes in for 4 tires and alignment, that means that's about 2.5 hours of listed book work. Now, I could bang that out in 45 minutes, and that means in 45 minutes, I made 2.5 hours worth of work. But if I take a job that says it's going to take 5 hours and it takes me 6 hours, I only get paid for the 5 hours, so I lose an hour. It's a give or take dependent upon how skilled you are as a worker, as a freelance mechanic, as an independent contractor. It's basically how it works. And the reason I'm saying this is because that's how YouTube works. Each and every single YouTube channel is an autonomous business. They are independent contractors, which means they can pick and choose jobs that they want to complete, which is just like a contractor comes to your house. He realizes that to dig up a pool in your backyard, there's going to be all types of pipes and shit that need to be relocated. There's going to be fucking permits that need to be got. And the contractor realizes, he's like, look, I can make money easier elsewhere. This job is a little bit too in-depth for what I'm willing to charge you for, and I'm just gonna turn down the job 100% completely. That's how YouTube is. A game comes out, you can choose to cover it. Fucking, news story hits, you can choose to cover it. You pick and choose what you want to make your money on. That's how YouTube works as a business. So what I'm doing is we're relating this how it's actually like working in a shop, because when I worked in a shop, there are some scumbags. I'm not calling anybody on YouTube a scumbag, but there are some scumbags that you work in a shop and they don't know how to keep the area clean. Now, when I worked in a shop, let's go ahead and reference Pep Boys, because I worked at Pep Boys, and Pep Boys is an autonomous shop outside of the actual retail scope of the entire store. Even though it's part of the store, it's ran and operated as an outside, as an outside appendage, rather as an inside, the retail managers inside have nothing to do without the shop. They can't come out there and tell you, oh, get this, get that, fucking, we're gonna give you a discount. They have nothing to do with that actual shop. So, basically everybody that's working inside a shop is an independent contractor. They have their own areas to work. When I worked there, I had 3 bays. 2 of them were regular lift, 1 of them was an alignment lift. This area was my workspace. This is where I work. This is the same thing as my YouTube channel. Now, when I work, I like to keep my area really motherfucking clean. That means if there's nothing to do, since I'm an independent contractor, I can legitimately sit around on a stack of tires, and the boss cannot tell me to get the fucking work, because I don't make money like that. I don't make money off sweeping the goddamn fucking shop. But I like to keep my area clean. So when I was, during the downtime, I would, sweep up my area. I'd put the kitty litter down on top of a little bit of oil that might have dripped off a car, some shit like that. There are other mechanics out there. There are other independent contractors that do shit fucking work. I'm not even lying. And their areas, you can tell, are just covered with fucking dirt. Now, how does this relate to a YouTube channel? Because every now and then, when you work in a shop that's like this, you get a visit from corporate. See, those of you guys that live, eat, breathe, work inside of retail, you just got a shiver that went down your fucking spine, because, you got corporate, and then you got OSHA. OSHA comes out and makes sure that things are safe, alright? So OSHA has nothing to do with this, but when corporate comes, that means they are coming to check to make sure that their area, their shop, everything that they fucking own is being run according to the standards of the company. And this is YouTube. This is what's been happening. YouTube has always had copyright notices. They have always had, digital signatures that they can go ahead and find out, what type of music you're using, what if it's copyrighted, and give people the money for the music that you're using. That's how YouTube works. That's what a content ID strike is. You have different multiple variations of strikes. You have one where you blatantly use something that you are not allowed to use, and it will strike your channel. But most of these companies just want to make a little bit of money, and the way that they make their money is they have digital signatures on YouTube, and it matches your type of shit. This has always been around, but there has been ways to get around this. You could, adjust the pitch of the music. You could adjust the tempo. There's YouTubers out there that actually made legitimate fucking tutorials on how to get around YouTube's copyright features. They're all saying like, oh, if you use under 10 seconds worth of the song, you're allowed to use it. That's why people have Skrillex in their intro, this, that. That has always been against YouTube policy. But the difference now is that corporate, you see what I'm saying? Corporate is now coming in and they're checking your workspace to see if you've been cleaning up after yourself. And there's been quite a few channels out there that have a little bit of oil laying all over their goddamn work areas. And that's what it is. This is what's happening, is YouTube has taken their parameters, their copyright restrictions, and their how strict they are on it, and they've tightened the clamps down. They have taken the rules that have already been there, set in place, and they were a little bit lax with the rules. They give you a little bit of leeway, but now so many people have been skirting the rules that YouTube decided to come in and say, hey, you see all this shit here? Clean it up! Every little bit of fucking pick this up, pick that up. And now what you have is a bunch of flat rate mechanics being told by the bosses, because they, even though they are independent contractors, they're being told by the bosses, you gotta clean this up. And now, because, you didn't keep it clean as you went along, you're not getting paid for this, you're not getting paid for that, you're not getting paid for this. All this time that you're spent cleaning up your motherfucking channel is now coming out of your paycheck. And that's what's happening on YouTube right now. YouTube's come in and they're like, look, hey guys, we let you guys operate autonomously without any type of, provisions or supervisions right now. And, it's out of hand. You guys clean up your fucking areas. That's what they want you to do, is to clean up their channels. And now, because so many people have skirted the rules, YouTube is instituting a new policy in January where videos will have to go through a strict regulation of monitoring before this video can be uploaded. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's gonna take 2 to 3 to 4 days for YouTube to get around. No, because YouTube has already thought about this. YouTube has said, we have networks put to work on YouTube to make sure that, they have the proper licenses, they have the proper authorities and people in between them and the, content that they're using to make sure that, everything is going swimmingly. And that's what YouTube is doing. Everybody's like, oh my god, we're gonna be fucking judged by the YouTube gods. No. What's gonna happen is it's up to your network to monitor your videos before they go up. So if you're in a network like Machinima and you're one of the more premier directors up there. I mean, Machinima has a lot of people up there, but as a channel with 90,000 subscribers, I kind of fall right in the middle of there. So obviously, YouTube and Machinima, they're gonna look at my channel and they're gonna be like, this guy has been operating for 3 years with zero copyright strikes because I keep my area clean. And they're gonna be like, alright, this guy is a trustworthy guy. We're only gonna monitor his videos for, say, the first week. And then after we check to make sure that this guy is, 100% clean and clear with the type of content he's bringing, we're gonna go ahead and put this up on YouTube. Now, that means some of you guys out there that do have under 18 accounts, some of my videos might be getting marked with age gates. That's That's how it goes because I say motherfucker a lot, and you know, I'm not gonna change myself because YouTube is changing, because there's nothing that you can do. YouTube owns YouTube. Google owns YouTube. Whatever they want, everybody's like, oh, we don't want Google Plus. They had like this whole fucking Bob thing in the fucking comments, and let's start a petition. No, you start a petition, right? Because a couple 100,000 signatures is gonna undo millions of dollars being spent by Google on research and development, and you know, that's what's all down to, is we are at the mercy of YouTube. Everybody that does YouTube full time out there, YouTube is your boss, motherfucker. You are an independent contractor, but YouTube is corporate. YouTube will be able to tell you this, that, rat-a-tat, motherfucking shit. That's you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how it works. So, those of you guys that are complaining out there probably shouldn't have been skirting the, you know, YouTube copyright strike rules, for the last few years, because I have 1,300 videos up on my channel. 1,300 fucking videos, and I only have 6 after, fucking count it, 6 out of 1,300 copyright ID matches, and 5 of them are actually bullshit. And the reason that some of these are bullshit is because there are companies out there that make money on claiming YouTubers' videos with third-party content matches that aren't actually content matches from the publishers or the creators of the game, and this is what's called claim rushing. I've been claim rushed quite a few times, especially from a company out there called Wonton Satellite, which is basically a company that's formed on YouTube that go around and they claim people's videos with copyrighted content that they know that these people can't dispute, but they go ahead and make the money on it because the publisher is not claiming them. So they claim that they have some type of digital match to this video, and they go ahead and claim your video and make money on it, knowing that a lot of YouTubers don't have the rights to publish some of these videos with the copyrighted content on their channel, and they go ahead and they scoop up the money from it, and it's kind of fucked up. But those are people out there that are freaking out about it. They need to just calm down and let this kind of blow over, and then you contact your network or whoever's handling your channel with you. If you are in a direct partnership with YouTube, that is going to be a little bit of a bitch contacting YouTube right now, especially when they are changing things over. But you guys know that if you have legitimate rights to some of these videos, or, you know, copyrighted cutscenes that, you put inside your videos, then don't worry about it. Just sit back, relax, let this, copyright thing blow over right now, and then contact your, network and tell them that you're being claim rushed, because that is kind of fucked up. But those of you guys know I do mute the audio on my cutscenes because this is copyrighted material. I've understand the copyright laws throughout the time that I've been on YouTube, and I've kept my area clear. So to have 1,300 motherfucking videos and only 6 of them be a content ID match, I'm happy. I've done my job. Every single little bit of music that I use, from fucking, you know, I got Trench Devil, we got Zethy Guitarist, The Light Iris, Aviera Skies, Billy the Fridge, My Son, all of these, Mellow 6100, every single one of these people's music that I use, that I put on top of my videos, I have written permission inside of a folder from these artists that say I can use this music on my videos as long as I give them the proper credit. And that's why all the time I tell you guys, in the description, this is where these people are going to be, because, you know, they are the people that are talented enough to make this music for me and allow me to use it, and, you know, everything's 100% clean and clear. And that's all that's happening on YouTube. There's no content apocalypse right now. I mean, it's just people that have been a little bit careless getting, you know, they're getting cracked down on. It's not a big thing. It's not like copyright strikes are going out left and right. If you get a copyright strike, then most likely you've done something to earn that copyright strike. And if you have a content ID match, I mean, big deal. They're gonna take your monetization away on that fucking video. And you know what? This is where it's gonna separate the men from the boys. Those people out there that say, I don't do this for the money. The money doesn't. Yeah. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who actually does YouTube for money and who has been lying to their subscribers every single motherfucking day that they have been sitting here fucking raking and cashing. I'm not saying raking and cash because you don't make a lot of YouTube money. I mean, seriously, honestly, The most you're gonna make on YouTube is gonna be a little bit of supplemental income, and that's why YouTube is not meant to be full. I almost went full time. I announced it on my Facebook. I was like, I'm full time now. 3 days later, YouTube broke, and I was like, fuck this. Not doing YouTube full time now. And that's why you only see 1 or 2 videos go up a day for me now, is because, you know what? I decided doing YouTube full time is not something. I don't have control over YouTube. I can't stop YouTube from doing something. I'm at the mercy of the company, and I'm not going to put my financial status, my stability in life into the hands of a company that, quite frankly, I don't trust. That's the gist of it. Would you take your money and invest it into a company that has the real possibility of shutting down in the future? No, you don't do that. That's bad business. So, those of you guys out there that are really complaining about this, don't worry. It's not that big of a deal, especially if you're with a network in January, and the network, knows that they can trust you. They look at your track record and realize over 3 years after 1,300 videos, only 6 content ID matches. That's, pretty fucking trustworthy. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. This is just my take on the new copyright system that has been taking place over the last few days on YouTube, and, I really don't give a fuck. Because I can't stop it, I can't control it, and the only thing you can do is keep doing what you've been doing. Abide by the rules. If a video of yours does get caught up in a third-party content match, then you're gonna have to give up to $6 on that video. That's what it is. It's like, really, it's like, oh my god, I'm losing so much money. And you look at it, it's like, yeah, it's $7 down the drain. Oh well. That's why you don't do this shit full time. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.